everyone, my name is DTV Dewey and welcome back to another episode of the Las Vegas Venom Expansion League franchise series, where we finally have our first playoff series victory, taking down the Oklahoma City Thunder in 7 games and advancing to the conference semifinals. Thank you guys as always for joining us. Today we will be taking on the Denver Nuggets in the second round of the playoffs as we look to push into the conference finals and the NBA finals, and possibly a little bit ahead of schedule for our team, as obviously we're not quite as stacked as some of these other rosters. We got Jokic, Murray, Keldon Johnson, Nashawn Highland, Deke Nanji, Jonas Valanciunas. It should be an interesting matchup for us. Meanwhile, we have Henderson, Vassell, Bazelis, Wood, and Robinson as our starting 5. I think we match up a little bit better with Denver than we did Oklahoma City. We were able to take Oklahoma City down in 7 games. It was a hard-fought battle, but I hope we have what it takes to get through. And then once we get through Denver, we have either Houston or Phoenix on the other side. Meanwhile, in the East, we have Cleveland and Detroit, and Orlando and Charlotte. And if you would have said these 4 teams would be the top 4 in the East a few years ago, nobody would have believed you, but that's what it looks like right now, and it's going to be a fun ride. Hopefully we can get some victories and get on with it. But I know you guys are ready to jump right into the games. I certainly am as well. Nobody is injured, so the rotation will remain as normal as it has been, with Bazelis starting next to Vassell. We'll see if that needs to change at all, but I'm ready to hop into game number 1. I hope you guys are as well. Let's get right into it. Halfway through the 4th quarter, and we are down by 9, 108-99. Ty Washington bringing it up for the Venom. Christian Braun, Mitchell Robinson, Scoot Henderson, and Christian Wood are in the game for us, as Robinson finds Washington wide open under the basket. He'll lay it home. Nobody home on that one.
The Nuggets leading by 7.
Nuggets bringing it up. Jamal Murray
To Jokic.
inside to Jokic, matched up against Robinson. Robinson's going to have to defend really well, and he can't do it there as Jokic just spins past and dunks it through the hoop. Scoot Henderson, star second-year player, has it stripped by Walsh.
To the middle.
Walsh inside that pass, stolen by Braun. Henderson on the drive. Defense not good, but good enough to stop the shot. Henderson usually much better at those. Now Jokic inside, he's fouled. He'll head to the line for 2 shots.
A nightly double-double threat. Jokic is also an exceptional playmaker for a guy that size.
Jokic taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. The Nuggets making a switch
Jokic
here.
misses the
Even
first.
Chenzo's checked in.
The second also will pop out as Robinson will grab
Las
it.
Vegas trails by 9.
That's not a sight you normally see from Jokic. He's usually much better on those free throws. Christian Wood now on the low post. Mashed up against Walsh. He'll face him up. Now out to Henderson. Henderson with the step back jumper. He'll knock it down.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always
The mid-range is his specialty. And DiVincenzo gonna launch a 3. That's no good.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because they have these really strong.
Christian Braun matching up against Walsh. Driving, fouled, and he'll make the basket and 1.
And the defense is really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Braun will knock down the free throw as Devin Vassell checks into the game. And the Nuggets want a timeout as the lead has been cut to 4.
And Las Vegas making a change here. With a short break in the action.
Modest Bazelis checking in for the Venom. We now have our starting unit on the court. Just under 5 minutes remaining in the game.
guys. Let's get that momentum.
Denver going big. Jokic down low. Now DiVincenzo gonna launch from 3. That's an air ball, and the Venom will take over.
He's checking in for Nikola Jokic.
Sean
Las
Highland
Vegas trails by 4.
in as the backup point guard right now. Devin Vassell with it.
Pass to Robinson.
Down low, Robinson matched up against Valanciunas. The cutting Vassell didn't give it to him, gave it up to Henderson, who knocks down the jumper with a man in his face.
Robinson's got 3 assists tonight.
The Venom on a little bit of a run have cut this lead to 2.
And late in games, throw out those analytics.
Valanciunas down low, matched up against Robinson. Robinson inside. That defense isn't good enough.
And the Nuggets lead by 4.
Nice shot by Valanciunas. Excellent in the low post. One of the best offensive low post players in the entire NBA. Vassell giving it up. Robinson. Robinson will feed it out. Now Bazelis.
Back to Wood. And there's the pass to Vassell.
4 on the clock. Christian Wood pulling up from 3, leaning forward. Can't get it to fall. Had to be forced at the end of the shot clock to put something up. The defense by the Nuggets was exceptional. Highland inside, Valanciunas, he's getting inside, lays it home. Cannot let him get that deep on the catch. Scoot Henderson, pump fakes, got the foul off the glass, no good, but going to the line for 2.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets. And he makes the first.
Henderson 1 of 2 from the free throw line.
Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. Pass to Jokic.
Mitchell Robinson trying to defend Jokic, and Jokic just bullying his way in. 30 points for Jokic. Mitchell Robinson has not been great defending in the paint.
Now Vassell.
Devin Vassell on the drive, gets blocked by Gordon, and Jokic will grab it. 7-point lead again for the Nuggets. Now Gordon matched up against Christian Wood. Has a bit of an athleticism advantage. They're going to go back to Jokic inside against Robinson, and he sends that one out of play.
That one off Robinson. Denver calls timeout.
Denver will take a timeout. Venom had cut the lead to 2. Now find themselves on the verge of allowing him back to 9 as Jokic is fouled, and he'll head to the line.
It's on Mitchell Robinson.
And it's a challenge trying to guard Jokic from there.
Jokic 2 of 2 from the free throw line, knocks them both down.
Las Vegas trails by 9.
Lead back up to 9.
1:57 left in the game.
Devin Vassell driving,
Here's Vassell.
going up with the layup, no good. Jokic the rebound.
Jokic is the pass to DiVincenzo.
DiVincenzo inside, that one's no good.
Wood's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here is Vassell.
Henderson
Wood with the screen for Henderson.
pulling up from the free throw line, that's no good. Robinson there for the offensive board. The Nuggets want a timeout.
10 points and 11 rebounds.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that.
Minute 20 remaining, 7-point lead. They're going to go through Jokic. Jokic against Mitchell Robinson. He's fouled, and Robinson will foul out on that play.
So he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Christian Wood will end up as the center as Jokic knocks down both shots.
It's a 9-point ball game.
Venom going small. Leonard Miller checking in at power forward.
1:09 left to play here in the fourth. Wood, a screen on DiVincenzo.
Vassell thought about pulling up.
Vassell
Now
kicks
gives
to
it up to Miller.
Bounce pass Wood. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Henderson gonna pull up from beyond the arc. That's no good, and DiVincenzo will grab the rebound. And that might seal it for this game.
Here's Highland.
As DiVincenzo gets inside and lays it home, that'll push the lead to double digits.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Wood, a screen on DiVincenzo.
Sell to Wood, and he'll slam it home.
Watch how Wood uses his body, pushing past the contact to get to that easy finish.
Johnson outside. Pass to Gordon. To the inside.
Miller down low against Jokic. Love to see that defense there. Maybe Leonard Miller at center might be an answer for us as Miller misses an open three. This game, we're going to take the loss.
Here's Highland.
122 to 113. We fall in game one, but we might have seen something that could work. We'll see if we make any changes going into game number 2.
And now let's check. All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. It's time for us to.
So Jokic with a 34-point triple-double in game number 1. Keldon Johnson 25 points. Jamal Murray 21 points. Everybody else chipping in a little bit. Meanwhile, for the Venom, Vassell, Roddy, Henderson, Miller, Bazelis, Wood, and Robinson all scored in double figures. Robinson fouled out in 32 minutes. Clearly could not defend Jokic. But I'm not sure. I would like to see what Miller could do down low. He has more athleticism. He is 6'11", so you're not giving up size by playing him. We might have to look at that, and he certainly could play as the starting center in this matchup. We'll see what we do. But going on to game number 2, we'll see what we got. So we ended up starting Leonard Miller at the center, and it has certainly been effective as we find ourselves with a 20-point lead.
Down low.
Christian Wood down low, the defense good enough, getting the hand in the face there to force the miss. But I think we might have found something here with Leonard Miller at the 5.
Such a boost to this
As a counter to Jokic, who can play inside and outside.
And at this point, they're loving this big lead.
Also, Miller much more athletic than Jokic.
Faced a lot of resistance.
Now here's Wood inside.
Bazelis inside. That layup is good.
That makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
31 points for Bazelis in this game.
Now he's trying to shut the door.
Pass to Gordon.
Gordon down low, matched up against Miller.
Miller pulls it
Misses the
I'll
shot.
say it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really
The
struggling.
switchability of Miller, too. He can guard so many different types of players. Finds Christian Wood on the cut.
The one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely.
This might be a better matchup for him to start down there.
DiVincenzo finds Gordon. Back to DiVincenzo.
He down low, DiVincenzo dribbled it out of bounds, and the Venom will take it.
Johnson, he's checked in for Watson. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Christian Wood driving inside. That layup rolls around and drops through.
Wood's got 25 points in the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical.
Love
of this
seeing
guy.
our guys
He's always
playing
reading the
effectively.
situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
Also love to see when an adjustment
Boy,
makes
9
an
times out of
immediate
10, that's
impact.
going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Scoot Henderson had his man leaning.
1:44 left to play in the fourth.
Couldn't take advantage. Goes to the floater and knocks it down.
And he's got 28.
Savvy move there by
Gotta fight
Scoot
hard to get
Henderson,
over those
getting
screens.
inside the pump
we see
fake,
this
got
all
his
the
man in
time.
the
You're
air,
basically, as a defender,
floated it right
hoping
through the
man
basket.
misses rather than putting in the work to get over
Eldon
screens.
Johnson inside, he'll lay it home.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to
The
keep
Venom are going to
defense
tie
guessing.
up the series at 1 game apiece with a minute and a half to go and 23-point lead.
A minute 20
Love to
left in
see
the
an
final
adjustment
quarter.
not only work, but work convincingly. And we'll be
14
going
feet
right
away.
back to it
It falls
next
again.
game as
He's got
Bazelis
8
knocks
for
down a
12
shot
from the
to
floor.
Yeah,
push his
just late
score to
help on the
33
defensive
points.
side. I mean, just another breakdown for them.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Here's Highland. Pass to Najee.
Najee down low, getting inside and jamming it through.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard
Henderson down low, the floater no good. Johnson the rebound.
And here's Denver.
This game had been over
Right
for
side
so long.
Johnson.
Jokic not even in the game for the final 5
Highland.
minutes.
Pass to Najee.
Najee down low, getting some work
Have the vision to
against
find
the smaller
open man.
defenders.
Beautiful pass.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock in the game.
Henderson driving inside.
Henderson
That
misses.
doesn't drop. And this should be the final possession of
Here's
the game.
Here's Johnson. Najee sets a screen.
Johnson launches a 3. That'll drop through.
Great finish.
And that'll be the
What a
only
setup.
scoring
Terrific ball
left in
movement
this
there.
game as the Venom should dribble it out.
Here's Henderson. And so
The
it's a
Venom
victory
even the
for
series
the
up
road team in this
131 to
one. It might have been
113, and
just
they'll
game 2
head
of the
back to
series,
Vegas
but this one
to
felt
try to
like
take a 2-1
must-win.
lead. All right, so for the Nuggets, Jamal Murray led the way along with Jokic. He only played 25 minutes. I think the game was just so out of reach by the time he would have come back in. They didn't bring him back in. Keldon Johnson was in for garbage time there at the end. Bones Highland, Dante DiVincenzo, Jonas Valanciunas. Meanwhile, for the Venom, Matas Bazelis, Scoot Henderson, and Christian Wood all leading the way for the Venom. All shooting very effectively. Christian Wood 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. Scoot Henderson 2 of 3. Bazelis hit his 1 3-point attempt. Devin Vassell with 13 points and Leonard Miller with 9. Only 4 rebounds. You'd like to see him get a little bit more rebounds than that when he's playing as the center. But, you know, still 6 fouls for Vassell. He fouled out, I guess, in 29 minutes. That's why he wasn't out there at the end. But definitely a good all-around showing for us. And Jokic only shot 4 of 12 and 0 of 1 from 3. He made most of his damage from the free throw line, which is kind of to be expected. Miller is obviously not as big as him, but I mean, if he's going to shoot 4 of 12, we're going to win a lot more games than we lose, especially with last time shooting 20-something or like 18 of something. Can't allow him to get going on the floor in any capacity. All right, well, that's going to do it for game number 2. Let's get right into game number 3. We'll see if we can maintain this momentum through game 3.
Here's Jokic.
Final 6 minutes. Again, the Nuggets with an 8-point lead. Jokic down low, matched up against Christian Wood. He'll pass it back out to Murray.
Here's Najee. To the paint.
Down low to Christian Wood. Here comes the double kick out to Murray. Murray wide open for 3, and he'll knock it down. Can't double Jokic in the post. We have to be able to single cover him and have decent results. He will find the open man.
Here's Henderson.
As Henderson gets inside, that layup no good.
Good defense by Jokic.
Trying to force it against Jokic.
Is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort
Christian
level to this
Wood
point.
playing as the
Seems to
center
me
at the moment.
they've
DiVincenzo
gone
fouled
after
by
this
Wood.
win.
He'll head to the line for 2.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench,
The lead is
this is the group Mike Maloney has
slowly
right now.
growing for Denver.
They've got Nikola Jokic. Jamal Murray is out there.
They
with
look to
Dante
take
DiVincenzo.
back
It's
home
Najee
court
at the
advantage.
power forward.
Boy, the upside DiVincenzo has is obvious. I mean, now it's up to him to continue working on his game and keep getting better.
Now here's Henderson.
Christian Braun, excellent three-point shooter.
Takes it inside.
Gonna pull up from the free throw line. He'll knock down the jumper. Nobody within 5 feet.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Jokic sets the screen.
Braun's
for
former team, the Denver Nuggets.
Murray. Here's the pass to Jokic.
Jokic down low now, matched up against
Jokic tries
Miller.
it.
Now he's doubled. They'll kick it out. Najee. The defense with rotation was good, but still knocked it down with a man in his
Good find that time by
face.
DiVincenzo, an unselfish player, always looking to make the extra pass.
Now Bazelis driving, pump faking, and fouled hard by Walsh.
And a look now at how the offensive
Now
approach
Bazelis
has been
will
going here so far for
Take
the
2
Nuggets.
free throws, knocks down the first.
Really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible.
2 of
I
2
tell you
from the
what, they
line
have
for
been very
Bazelis.
successful with that
Bones
strategy.
Highland checks
How great
in.
have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been
Devin
lights out.
Vassell
And
checking
Las
in
Vegas
for
making a
the
change here.
Venom.
Vassell's checked in, and a switcher also for Denver. Highland's checked in. Denver passing it around. Pulls from the top of
Highland
the
pulling
key.
up from long
It's
2,
rebounded by Las
and
Vegas.
Christian Wood will
Wood's
grab the
got
rebound.
15 rebounds in the game. Seeded.
Definitely
Passes it
like
to Miller.
having 5 shooters on the court at the same time.
Fires the
Miller
three.
gonna launch a
It's
3, and
good
he'll
for
drop
Murray.
it through.
Miller's got it back down
Jokic
within
playing a
single
little
digits
far
for
off
Las
of him,
Vegas.
afraid of that athleticism.
Getting the feel from behind.
The Nuggets want a timeout.
Pretty fired up, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Jokic.
Highland outside, matched up against Henderson. He'll give it up. 3.5 minutes to go.
Pass to Jokic.
9-point lead for Denver.
Over
Jokic
Miller.
working against Miller, and he
Jokic
knocks down the
with basket on
step-back
the assist by
jumper.
Johnson.
Thought Miller had
Johnson's
decent
got
guarding
3
position
assists
there.
in the game.
Apparently not good enough.
Now, here's Vassell. The pass to Henderson.
Now Henderson
Shot from
pulling
16.
up from the 2-point
Jokic with the
range, and
rebound.
Jokic will grab the
Jokic
rebound.
has got 11 rebounds in the game. Passes to Highland. Pass to Johnson. Inside. Here's
Jokic inside, and he'll lay it home against Miller.
And now
Getting it
24
into
points for
him
Jokic.
quickly,
Nice pass.
not
there to
allowing
set that
Miller to
basket
set up. Thought Bazelis could have pulled up from the 3-point line there.
For 3.
He's going to go for it. That's
Doesn't
no
get the
good.
drop for him. Now Denver takes it the
Don't
other way.
love coming off the
Defense
screen
better
there,
watch out.
trying
They
to
better
pull
be
up
alert.
and knock it down.
This
That's
guy
not
can
really
make
his
threes,
strong
as we
suit.
saw in the first half.
And the pass to Walsh. Now Jokic.
Now Jokic down low. Here comes the double kick out. DiVincenzo. He was wide open. He'll knock it down, and the Venom want a timeout.
So it's Las Vegas now. It's a 16-point game.
Vegas coming up. 2 minutes to go. 16-point lead for Denver. Henderson will chip away.
That's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Now, here's Jokic.
Jokic against Miller. He'll give it up to DiVincenzo. Now DiVincenzo going against Miller, and he knocks it down with Miller all over him.
DiVincenzo's a bankable jump shooter from just about any
Unbelievable.
range.
The shot making by Denver today.
Now, here's Vassell. He's covered closely.
Henderson pulls up. Can't get it to fall. It is just not our night.
To leave a guy like that open.
That's a
Lucky
shot
right
Henderson will
there
make
for the
90% of the
And
time.
Game 3 essentially all wrapped up. Lots of energy in this game. and it's going to be
Denver
a win.
gonna take back home court advantage, it looks like, as Jokic just cannot miss.
They never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able
Henderson
to
pulls up from 3 and buries the shot. Impressive look from Henderson there.
Yeah, game threes are very important. If they can keep this sort of confidence going into game 4, boy, they are going to be tough to beat.
Miller down low, fouls Jokic. He'll head to the line for 2.
A terrific night for Jokic.
What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
You know, what makes Jokic truly exceptional in my mind is the breadth and depth of his versatility.
Final minute, Denver up by 17.
Maybe the
It has not been pretty.
we've seen in a long time.
Henderson, step back jumper, no good.
Not to mention how he
Rebound to
scores
Gordon.
and does the other stuff he does.
And Denver is going to take this one.
Here's Highland. Passes it to DiVincenzo.
Jokic working on
Denver
Christian
passing
Wood.
it
Here
around.
comes the double.
Shot by
Gordon in the
Gordon,
corner,
wide
misses
open.
the 3.
And the 3 off target. Pass to Vassell.
Don't know that I love the double on Jokic down low in the post.
Miller outside. Over Jokic. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
Sensational ball movement
Miller's
there.
had
When
a
you pass
couple
the
of
ball
nice
like
looks.
that, good things happen.
But Denver takes it 120 to 105.
And they've edged in front in the
They
series.
edge
after an
in front to
outstanding
2
performance
games to
here in
1.
Game 3.
So Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic led the way for Denver. 34 points for Murray, 28 for Jokic. Jokic another triple-double. 11 of 19, so let me look at his last few games. Obviously, game number 1, he was 12 of 23, then 4 of 12. Now 11 of 19, so just kind of the way it is. If he did not get to the free throw line quite as often in this game. But DiVincenzo, Bones Highland chipping in with double figures behind them. Nobody else really standing out, but Murray and Jokic did enough. 62 combined points between the two of them. That's going to be plenty for your 2 stars most nights. For the Venom, Christian Wood, Scoot Henderson, Matas Bazilis, Leonard Miller, and Vassell, all in double figures. But not quite as dominant as they were in game number 2, where Bazilis, Henderson, Wood all scored over 20. And that wasn't going to be enough for us tonight on a night where Jokic and Murray were dominant.
The Nuggets really
Halfway through the 4th, and the Nuggets are down by 14. As once again, the Venom looking to tie up the series at 2 games apiece. Jokic at the free throw line. This time doesn't drop.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And for the Nuggets, we've got Keldon Johnson, Dante DiVincenzo out there.
Matas Bazilis getting ready to check back in. Henderson off the screen, blowing through the defense and jamming it home with 2 hands.
Driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up. And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Murray inside, answers right back. Off the feed from Jokic. Great assist on the cut.
Here's Henderson. 4-3.
Now Henderson tries for the 3. That rolls away. Walsh the rebound.
He's guarded by Vassell.
Jamal Murray matched up against Henderson. Now stripped. Got it back.
There's Murray.
Murray inside. The floater in the lane. That rolls off. Jokic the offensive board. He'll put it home.
Jokic has got 30.
He's done everything he can.
And
to give
Jokic
them
just
a lift tonight.
completely
But it hasn't been
dominating.
enough.
But this time, Venom,
Here's Henderson.
probably
Presented by
enough
Murray.
offense
Oh,
for
and
the
he got a
Venom
foul
to
on his
keep
way.
them from
He'll head to
scoring.
the line to shoot 2.
Man, but the defender really went after him.
I should say enough offense on the Venom that the scoring of Jokic is not killing
It's good
us.
from the strike.
And that's kind of the recipe for us in this series. I think we have to just outscore them.
Good things come to those who take good
Give
shots.
ourselves chances to have guys outscore
Pass to Jokic.
their players. Miller down low, getting bullied by Jokic, but doing good enough
I'll tell you what, I think he thought
to
that
prevent
was
the
going
layup
in.
from dropping.
Sure
Henderson, he's fouled.
The first one falls.
Scoot Henderson coming up on 30 points.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And that'll push the lead to 15.
If they're going to go on a run, Grant, there's no better time than right now.
You're so right, B.A. I think they definitely expected a closer game than this.
Jokic down low. That shot is good, and he was looking for a foul.
Murray's got assist number 7 tonight.
Two-man game between Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic. One of the best in the NBA. As Bazelis lost control of it, and Walsh ties him up. Jump ball. This should be controlled by the Venom. Bazelis has a significant height advantage, but Walsh with the vertical leap.
Pass to DiVincenzo.
Got up there, got the ball. Incredible. Murray flipping it past Henderson, couldn't get it to go.
Rebound number 12 here already in the game.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Henderson.
Henderson, step back jumper over Murray. That's no good. Miller, the offensive rebound, tried for the putback. And Jokic will corral it.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Now here's
Jokic down low. Here comes the double. Dante DiVincenzo wide open and couldn't knock it down.
Vassell's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Venom perfectly content to allow the other shooters to try and beat
Pass to
them.
Henderson.
DiVincenzo, not the type of shooter I want to be leaving wide open at the three-point line.
The shot misses.
Walsh the
Johnson with
rebound,
the
final
defensive
2
effort.
minutes, 13-point lead
They're searching for a way to
for
score.
Venom.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Now Walsh. Pump fakes, got Christian Wood in the air and knocked down the jumper in the mid-range.
I'm not sure why he didn't take more
16
time to
points
square
for
himself
Jordan
up,
Walsh.
given the space he had, but he still got the shot to go anyways.
Into the lane.
Henderson down low, trying to pump fake, get inside, tried to force it, and that rebound is collected by Johnson. Jokic inside, that shot's good.
That shaves the lead to single digits.
Nuggets pushing the pace, trying to get this back into a feasible range. Venom obviously slowing it down.
And there's the
The
lob.
lob to Miller, and he'll lay it home.
Pretty lob.
Oh, incredible!
23 points for Leonard Miller.
Watch it again.
Awesome. Now
I
Murray.
think quite a few of our starters finished above 20 points, and those have been the games that we've won.
Assist goes to Murray.
Venom will take a timeout.
1:05 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
Final minute of the fourth quarter. Scoot Henderson with the ball. 8-point lead for the Venom. And one more basket should probably seal it. Henderson gets wrapped up. He'll head to the line for 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up by 9. Both good from the line that time. Now a timeout.
And the Nuggets will take a timeout. Nuggets down by 10. Final 45 seconds. They'll get it into Jokic, out to DiVincenzo. That
Off the mark there with a
misses.
3.
The Venom collect the rebound. That should do it for this one. Bazelis gets inside, tried to lay it home.
DiVincenzo.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting
Nuggets
game,
are gonna
though, in terms of some of
Drop
the
this
matchups.
game and go down. Well, tie it up 2-2 with the Venom
Wood
as
grabs
they
the
get
board.
this victory. And Devin Vassell should dribble it out.
Here's Vassell.
Vegas Venom tie up the series 2 games apiece, winning 121 to 111 in game number 4. Let's check out the stats. Jokic, 34 points, 6 rebounds, 9 assists. Not quite a triple-double. In all of their wins, he has triple-double. Jamal Murray with 22, Jordan Walsh 16, DiVincenzo and Johnson with 12 each. Meanwhile, for the Venom, Scoot Henderson with a 31-point near triple-double to nearly match Jokic. Leonard Miller with 23 points. Again, not getting a lot of rebounds as the center. You'd hope he could get more, but Vassell and Christian Wood are rebounding plenty for the starters to not get out-rebounded. Bazelis and Miller both scoring over 20 points. Around 15 shot attempts, shooting about 50%. You love to see that. Everybody from the starting 5 can hit a 3 except for Henderson, obviously. But you love to see that. David Roddy, 8 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. Mitchell Robinson obviously didn't do anything other than rebound, block and a steal. But, you know, we love to see that from our guys. Hopefully we have what it takes. We need to win game number 5. It usually is pivotal in deciding who wins a series, and we definitely don't want to have to win back-to-back games in game 6 and 7. So let's get into game number 5. We'll see if we can take control.
It's Denver now. A 12-point game.
6 minutes remaining.
Pass to Valanciunas.
12-point lead for the Venom.
For 3.
Jordan Walsh launches a 3 that drops through, and that'll cut the lead to 9. Scoot Henderson bringing it up, matched up against Highland. Driving against Highland, pump fakes, got him in the air, giving it up to Miller. Miller in the corner, knocks down the jumper from about 15 feet.
Getting to his spots, executing with ease.
And this lineup with Miller at the center has looked exceptional thus far as Najee knocks down a jumper.
You need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
Here's Henderson.
Denver with Najee and Valanciunas on the court together. Henderson goes to the floater and knocks it down. What a move by Scoot Henderson.
Why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Now here's DiVincenzo.
DiVincenzo working down low, got some room and lays it home.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop,
Trying to work against Bazelis.
Here's Henderson.
Now Henderson giving it up to Christian Wood inside, lays it home. Defense not good enough.
Wood is a fluid athlete for a guy of his size. A lot of ability in that space.
That pass snuck through. Walsh, he'll jam it home.
hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, PA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking
That
confident.
three-pointer knocked down.
Has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to
Final
succeed.
4 minutes. 10-point lead for the Venom.
For the Nuggets.
Sorry, I believe that was a 2-pointer, not a 3.
In for Najee.
Long shot.
Here's Johnson. Outside. DiVincenzo.
Venom reorient the players on the court.
Jokic the screen.
Wonder if Vassell has fouled out, and that is why
DiVincenzo
Christian
pass to
Braun
Johnson.
remains in the
4 on
game.
clock. And a
As
jumper
that
from the wing
shot's no
offline.
good, and Henderson will collect it.
For him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Christian Wood, here comes the double, kicks out to Braun.
Right side.
Defense excellent by the Nuggets right now.
Out to the wing.
Getting around to all the shooters. Henderson pump fakes, gets inside. That layup is good. What a shot. Double covered and still managed to sneak it off the glass and in.
He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Here's Highland.
Highland from 3, that's no good. The rebound to Wood. The Venom go. Bazelis fouled by Jokic.
He knocks down the first one.
Bazelis closing in on 20.
It'll help them seal the deal.
And Vassell checks in for Braun, so obviously did not foul out. They just liked Braun a little bit better for whatever reason at that point.
To the right side.
Jokic wide open, deciding to not go. Now fades away and can't knock it down.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Now Bazelis. Matched up on Walsh. Pokes it free. Bazelis got it back. Now Bazelis off the screen, pulls up from the mid-range, and Jokic will grab it as it rolls off the rim.
Boy, he's getting it done. To the inside. Pass to DiVincenzo.
DiVincenzo wide open for 3. He'll drill it.
On the assist by Jokic. Jokic just got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. DiVincenzo's gone 2 for 5 from 3-point range. Here's Miller.
Bazelis to Miller. Giving it up to Henderson. Henderson now can't knock it down.
Now Denver takes it the other way. And there's 1:38 left in the fourth.
Jokic down low. Miller.
Here's Jokic.
Jokic goes to the post hook. Knocked it down. 9-point lead now for the Venom.
Jokic can burn you in many ways offensively.
To the middle.
Feed to Miller. Inside, lays it home.
Saw the angles and
Great two-man game there between Henderson and Miller. Defense tied up in knots.
They trail by 11.
Not figure out how to handle it.
Pass to Jokic.
Now Jokic.
Out
to DiVincenzo. Wide open look.
Grabs the board.
He has been ice cold.
Got his 8th rebound here tonight. Vassell outside. Pass to Miller. Johnson against Wood. Here's Henderson. Shot clock at 5.
Now Henderson pump fakes, gives it up to Christian Wood, and he'll jam it through.
Makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here is DiVincenzo. Down low. Three-pointer.
Walsh launching a three-pointer. He knocks it down.
Impressive.
It's just going to be too little too late. The Nuggets don't have enough.
So calm and easy with the ball and almost always makes the right decision.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Bazelis down low.
Yes,
that layup
good.
is good.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Off the mark.
That shot clangs out. Vassell the rebound. And the Venom will take game number 5. They'll take the lead in the series 3-2 as they win 115 to 103.
To close the series out.
This was a critical performance.
Jokic again leading the way for Denver, 26 points, 9 rebounds, 8 assists. The defense has not been as good against him as what I was hoping for when I moved Miller into the starting lineup, but the offense that Miller has provided to the starting lineup, I think, has offset that, and he's not getting destroyed on defense, so I think the offense on the starting unit has added a measure for us, as Miller has 16, Henderson 22, Bazelis 22, Vassell 18. And Mitchell Robinson has looked good off the bench. 6'4", 2 steals, a block. Vassell and Henderson each with 3 and 4 steals. That's incredible. Roddy just contributing in so many different categories. He has been an excellent pickup. And he's had random games of like 18 points, 13 points, so I've loved having him come off the bench. We did take the victory. We are 1 game away from advancing to the conference finals. Let's see if we can get it done in game number 6. And with 6 minutes to go in the 4th quarter of game number 6, the Venom do lead by 8. And we'll see if we can hold on to this lead or if the Nuggets will force a game 7. And what will happen if a game 7 is forced? Watson outside, rising over Washington. That's no good. Christian Wood, the rebound.
Dishes it to Henderson.
Henderson now resetting the offense, backing out to the half-court logo. He'll give it up to Miller. Now down low to Christian Wood. Valanciunas tried for the steal. Wood, what a move by Wood. He lays it home as he spins through. Got the inside positioning, muscled his way through, and just pushed Valanciunas out of the way. Now Valanciunas trying to answer right back, pushing Wood. Now he goes to the jump hook, and he knocks it down. Back-to-back post looks from both teams. Going back to the 1970s, Christian Braun. Feed to Washington on the cut. He'll lay it home.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it. And
Jokic not in the game for the Nuggets right now. Their season is on the line. DiVincenzo launching a 3. That's no good. He has been ice cold from the three-point line for the last few games.
There's the dish to Henderson.
Final 4 minutes. Miller gonna launch a 3. That's no good. Bounces long, and Miller gets his own rebound. Now Washington off the screen from Christian Wood, drops through the 3. Ty Washington Jr.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here comes Jokic as the Nuggets can feel their season slipping away. 13-point lead. Valanciunas inside, lays it home.
Valanciunas on the interior. This guy has improved in the low post every year.
Another made basket will probably prompt a Nuggets timeout. Christian Wood wide open for 3. He pulls it, can't get it to fall. Nuggets lucky that one didn't drop as Walsh misses his open 3.
Now here's Henderson up top Washington.
I'd be trying to get Jokic back into this game if I was the Denver Nuggets. They are perfectly content right now with who's on the court. Henderson on the drive. That floater is blocked. Nuggets now working it inside.
To the inside.
Valanciunas down low. Matched up on Henderson. He'll knock it down. The Venom will take a timeout with 2.5 minutes remaining.
He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Las Vegas' coach talk to
starting units for both teams back out on the court right now. Henderson going to the floater. That shot no good. Keldon Johnson the rebound. Bones Highland.
Thank you, David. Here's Highland.
Jamal Murray's not out there. Either he's hurt or injured. Or hurt or fouled out, I should say. DiVincenzo wide open look. Can't be so afraid of Jokic that you double off a good three-point shooter. DiVincenzo has not been hitting lately, but a wide open 3 is not a shot I'd like to see him get. That long rebound goes straight to Highland. Final 2 minutes, Highland driving inside, fouled by Bazelis.
Whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Denver calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. We've got 1:48 left in the
2
fourth
shots for Highland.
First free throw is good.
That'll cut the lead to
and
5.
within 5. He hits both from the stripe.
Venom slowly seeing their lead slip away. Final 2 minutes. A 4-point lead they need to hold on to.
And it's Miller atop the key.
Miller down low, working against Nikola Jokic. Henderson thought about the 3. Defense a little too strong. Now Henderson driving, step back jumper over Jokic, couldn't get it. Miller the offensive board, and he'll put it home. The Nuggets want a timeout. Athleticism of Miller to get inside for that offensive rebound. That pushes the lead to 6. And that pass nearly stolen by Miller. Got through to Jokic somehow, and he lays it home.
Calm and collected in the game's biggest moments. You can rely on Jokic when you need a basket.
Now Henderson
Now here's Henderson.
against Highland. Henderson blowing by him, and he's fouled.
But he gets the call and will shoot 2.
2 shots for Henderson. He knocks down the
So
first.
first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And
Now
so
2 of
both
2
free
for
throws
Henderson.
are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
99-93 final minute.
Capitalize at the free throw line.
The Nuggets trying to keep their hopes alive. That pass deflected and stolen by Miller. Trying to force feed it inside to Jokic.
47 seconds
Miller
left in the
said
fourth.
absolutely
To the right
not.
side. They
Here comes the
him
double
with
against Vassell. Kicks it over to Henderson. Bazelis in the corner, wide open look. Can't get it to fall.
And on an open look like
Oh, that would have been the dagger. Jokic now inside. Kick out. Johnson wide open for 3. Missed it, and Wood the rebound, and he'll be fouled. That's 5 on Jokic.
Was their biggest lead in the game.
Christian Wood knocks down 1.
7-point lead.
That'll push it to a 3-score lead with 26 seconds left. Can't get the second. That was big.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
DiVincenzo launches a 3. That's no good. Bazelis the rebound, and that's going to do it. The Venom are going to advance. They take down Denver in 6 games. The Las Vegas Venom are headed to the conference finals for the first time in franchise history. They take the series 100-93 in game number 6. And Jokic again with a dominant performance was not able to keep his team from falling in the conference semifinals. Jamal Murray only 22 points, 8 assists. I'm not really sure why he wasn't out there at the end of the game and Bones Highland was. Don't really know the reasoning for that, but he was not out there in the final minutes, was not fouled out, was not hurt, so that's odd. Eldon Johnson had an awful game, 2 of 13, 0 of 6 from 3. And that was probably a big reason why they couldn't get this victory. Meanwhile, for the Venom, Devin Vassell led the way with 25, 8 rebounds. Christian Wood with a double-double. Scoot Henderson a double-double. Just everybody did just enough in this game. It was a low-scoring affair. David Roddy looking great off the bench. Another 10-point performance. Mitchell Robinson with 3 blocks off the bench. This Leonard Miller at the 5 situation has worked out for us. I mean, Henderson, Vassell, Christian Wood, all more of the rebounders, but having Miller and Bazelis out there together has looked extremely good. But we're going to be getting into the NBA Finals, and hopefully we have, the Conference Finals for the West. Hopefully we have what it takes to get to the NBA Finals. We'll see, but that's going to do it for this game. Let's get out of here and see who we're facing off against in the Conference Finals. And we will be taking on the Houston Rockets as they knock out the Phoenix Suns in 6 games. So once again, we will have to go on the road to win a series. We've done it now 2 series in a row. won in 6 games against the Nuggets, won in 7 games against the Thunder. And let's check out the lineups. Kyrie Irving, Jalen Green, Brandon Miller, Tari Eason, Alperen Sengun. Wow, what a stacked lineup they have here. Jabari Smith Jr., he must be hurt. Yeah, high left ankle sprain, so don't have to deal with Jabari Smith Jr. Kevin Porter Jr. also hurt, so a couple key guys out and done for the year, but they still have plenty of firepower with Kyrie and Jalen Green. It's not going to be easy for us. And on the opposite end of the bracket, we got Cleveland and Charlotte matching up. Donovan Mitchell, LaMelo Ball. So it's certainly not going to be an easy task for us to try and get our first NBA championship, but we'll see what we can do and if we have what it takes to advance to the NBA Finals. Alrighty guys, well that's going to do it for me. Remember, if you haven't already, please click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so that you're notified whenever a new episode gets uploaded. Definitely appreciate everybody who does that for me. Helps the channel grow. We've seen a lot of growth lately and looking forward to more growth in the future. And that's going to do it for me today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm looking forward to this matchup against the Houston Rockets. We'll see if we have what it takes to get the victory. But again, my name is the TV Dewey, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.